Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is a little bit different. It's a call out to the Knight Rider community. We've got some amazing people in the community and we're asking for your help and support to find a buyer for this scanner. Now this belongs to a guy called Rich who is selling it on behalf of a family of a fellow fallen knight. Now his friend passed away sadly of a rare blood cancer and the car has been dismantled and many of the parts have been sold now. But we're left with this scanner which appears to be faulty, and Rich has asked us if we can have a look at it, see if we can get it working so that he can offer it out there for sale. So if you're interested in purchasing a scanner in the UK, this Electric Enterprises scanner, stay tuned, let's see if we can get it repaired, let's see if we can get it back to Rich and find him a buyer who will offer him a fair price for this scanner so he can give that money to the family of a fellow fallen knight. So let me just first of all talk about what this actual scanner is. This is an early Brennan Fulbright Electric Enterprises scanner. It's from around the era of 2006. It was quite ahead of its time, I think, really, for scanners. It's got a volume control here on the front. It's got buttons which change the pattern, and also the scan speed. And you've got an on button, a reset button, and an off button. Maybe the other way around, but either way, these two red buttons at the end. You have the scan pattern here at the front and you've got some status LEDs here at the side. You have a vent at the top here which is to vent the heat from the power drivers which send the high power out through the 9-way D-type at the back, and this is what sends the power down to the light bar to power the 55-watt halogen bulbs. And you've got an audio output here which is a standard RCA. You have a fused negative and a 12-volt supply as well. And on the back side, or on the top side, whichever way you look at it, you have this fan as well, which is designed to help keep the circuitry cool inside. So plenty of good ventilation in there, a well-made control logic, and that's what we have there. Now, the light bar itself, I think it's hard to say for sure because we're not familiar with these units, but it looks like this is a modified light bar, which was originally probably a 55-watt halogen light bar. It now houses some custom red LEDs and we've got a problem with it. The electronics on the back here are designed to, with the capacitors we think, actually give the trailing effect across here, and also we've got some current limiting 7805 we think they are regulators across here as well. Now to say this looks dangerously put together would be an understatement. I don't think Brennan would have put this together this way. He may have done, maybe one of you guys can tell us in the comments, but we don't think so. It looks like it's been modified from the halogen unit just to run these LEDs. These particular regulators get extremely hot and the capacitors were already melting into them, and it really does look like a bit of a fire hazard to us. However, I'm going to show you now, I've travelled up to Neil's already, I'm going to show you what we did to test this, both the light bar and the control unit, and the conclusion we came up to and what we've advised the owner of this to do with regards to getting it to be a working unit again. And I will say that we're not charging anything for doing this repair because this is to help and support the family of one of our own. So we're doing this free of charge, as is his friend, to try and generate some funds. So like we said already, if this is something you are interested in, this is a really well put together light bar itself and electronics. If we can get this working again with halogens as it should be, or again with LEDs but done better and safer, then this is going to be a great unit. So let's get to the videos now where we actually do some testing and show you what we've done to test this unit and what's working and what isn't and what we've advised. So I'm here with Neil at the KOE facility. Say hello, Neil.
Hello.
And hello from me.
Okay, so you'll share with us the first power up because we've not powered this up at all. So I've got 12 volts on this power supply. And what do we see? A fan. And oh, the control unit seems to be scanning the LEDs. So we weren't told exactly what was wrong with this, but it looks like the control unit is doing something. Let's see what these buttons do. No idea. This one.
Appears to be some kind of reset.
Seems to reset it and go into an all-on mode. So There's your all on mode, and then let's see what this one does here. It puts the orange light on, and then it shuts down. That's interesting. What's happening under there? Oh, we've got a metal plate under there. Look, we've got a fan on top and a metal plate underneath, so I guess it gets warm inside. Now that must be an on, and that must be an off then. This is an on or reset by the look of it. So if we press this one, the orange light comes on, then it goes off. I'm not quite sure what's the function of the orange light. If we press it again, nothing, as we'd expect. Press this one again, green light comes on, all on effect, and then scan. And we guess this one will be the speed control. Although, having said that, it doesn't seem to be affecting the speed very much at all.
Of course, at this stage we didn't actually know what that did, but it's actually the volume control for the external audio.
Right on maximum, and press this again. It was quite short.
And all the way the other way.
Okay, so let's go to anti-clockwise.
Don't really see any difference, do you
No,
now?
don't see any difference on that. Okay, so I guess the next step is to plug in the light bar and see what happens when the light bar's plugged in.
Right guys, so this is the light bar we've received. It seems to be of some form of quite thick aluminium or aluminum construction if you're in America. On the back side of it we appear to have some rather large capacitors and some smaller capacitors, and right at the opposite end here we've got some other device. Not sure if that's a regulator or a transistor of some form. We'll look into that more in a minute. And it's clearly been connected up here, and there's a ground wire as well. And on the opposite end, to connect to the box, we've got this, as many people refer to it, computer connector, or D-type, to give it its proper name. And that's a 9-way D-type. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll plug this into the control logic. I'm showing you the front of here, the kind of LEDs. I believe there's some form of LED anyway that's in there, and I assume the capacitors on the back is something to do with the trailing effect and how that was envisaged. So let's go ahead now and get that plugged into the control logic, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, so we've just connected this 9-way, looks like a 9-way D-type connector. I'm a bit curious as to what this connector is here.
Again, no need to comment on the video. We realised this is actually the RCA output for the scan sound. At the time of filming this video, we didn't have any information on this unit at all, so please bear with us with some of the things that we come out with. It's just first observations. Okay, so we've connected it up and we're now going to apply some power.
Oh, I see. So we have, what do we have? It's just that one that's stuck on by the look of it.
Yeah, it seems to be scanning at the expected rate with what it's doing.
But interestingly, the LED isn't on here, so whatever's causing that LED to be on, it's not being commanded on by here. Or at least if these LEDs on the box are connected to the same drives as that, I mean, they may go through another device, I guess.
Yeah, okay, so we seem to have identified what the fault is. Do you want to just try resetting it now?
Let's just try scanning this dial again.
Or the reset button. What happens if you press the reset?
Press the reset button. Did they all come on with reset?
No, I don't think it did. Just reset that again.
Yeah. I've got an after image in my eyes now.
No, we have one that doesn't light up on the reset, and there's one now that isn't lighting up on the scan as well.
Oh, yeah.
So this one here is not lighting up on the, and this one's stuck on, so we seem to have a dual failure. Well, if we depower.
Let's press this power off button again. Push the orange light on.
And repower.
Okay, so one's stuck on and one's stuck off.
Okay, so there you go, guys. That's the fault we've got, and we're going to look into that now, and we'll come back to you later with what we find. So we decided to go ahead and actually check the outputs from the 9-way D-type, and we went through all 8 of them, and we established that all 8 were pulsing correctly, none was stuck on, and all were actually giving a good solid output. So we can say with some level of confidence now that the control logic is actually working fine. Alright guys, so there you have it. We've tested the unit. You've seen that this is working perfectly okay. We had a good look at this. We've determined that one of them was stuck on, one of the end ones, and one of them wasn't working at all. So what we've advised Rich is that although this actual physical light bar construction is solid and good, the electronics here, they really are a fire hazard. They're dangerous. They're not something which we would want to put out there. Rich was in agreement, so I think he's going to go away and he's going to either recreate this using LEDs, but have the electronics on a separate board, probably away from the actual light bar, so they're safe, or going to go ahead and actually drive it with 55 watt halogens the way that the originals were. So there you have it, guys. That's it. If you've enjoyed the video, remember to go down and give it a thumbs up, like it, comment on the video, share it with people. Subscribe to the YouTube channel if you've not already done so. It's completely free. It just helps the algorithm get this video out there for more people to see. And of course, smash the bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our future videos. If you're on our Facebook page, then please do consider subscribing to the channel. It's a small monthly cost, but that money does go towards helping us go out and support other charities with our car. If you're interested in purchasing this once it's been repaired, either contact ourselves or contact Rich direct. Rich will probably comment on this video anyway, but if he doesn't and you want his details, get in touch with us. These scanners go for various different prices, these older ones. We would like to see this unit go for as much as possible. Remember, it's not about what you're paying for it, although it's going to be a great scanner. It's about really helping support the family of one of our own. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you again so much for watching. It's always a pleasure to do these videos for people. If you guys have any electronics from any manufacturer that are faulty and you'd like Knights of England to take a look at them, feel free to get in touch. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.